Welcome everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make super easy, quick and healthy bread. This is a basic recipe which you can use to make any type of bread with any kind of flour of your choice. You can shape it as you like and use it as a pizza base or naan or whatever you want. The dough is made with wholemeal spelt flour and buttermilk and without the addition of any kind of fat, which makes the bread very healthy. Besides, we are not using any yeast, so our bread is ready very quickly. This is of great advantage and enables you to have your freshly baked bread whenever you want, ready in minutes. We only need 4 to 5 ingredients. These are 500 grams of flour. I'm using wholemeal spelt flour because it is very healthy. 15 grams of baking powder. You could alternatively use sodium bicarbonate, 1 teaspoon, but I find its taste too overpowering and prefer baking powder. We also need 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm using pink Himalayan salt, and 365 milliliters of buttermilk. Pink Himalayan salt is very healthy as well as buttermilk, and buttermilk is a great source of calcium. Instead of buttermilk, vegans could use lemon juice with either plant-based milk or water, or they can add the lemon juice to a mixture of plant-based yogurt plus water or plant-based milk. I suggest using 3 to 4 tablespoons of lemon juice and add it to the liquid, but just try it out so that your bread doesn't become too sour but rises nicely. We also need dry flour for dusting our surface and shaping the dough. Alternatively, we could use oil for shaping. We also need some water in case our dough requires more liquid, and we need it for brushing it on top of our buns, baguettes and breads. Optionally, you can add a topping. I'm using sesame seeds, which are extremely tasty and healthy as they're rich in calcium. But you could also add any type of seeds or nuts, such as sunflower seeds, flax seeds, poppy seeds, pumpkin seeds, or oats, or even cheese as a topping. Moreover, you could add ingredients of your choice right into the dough while kneading. For example, nuts and seeds of your choice or spices, fresh or dried herbs, olives, sun-dried tomatoes, fresh chopped bell peppers, or cheese of your choice, feta cheese or yellow cheese, whatever you like. Just keep in mind that your cheese has to be suitable for vegetarians, which will be written on the packaging, or the ingredients will say made with microbial rennet. You have to pay attention to this with any type of cheese, even cream cheese. But all of the additional ingredients are simply optional, and I made a basic simple version of this bread which was extremely tasty just as it is. It is very important to prepare all of your ingredients before starting to knead the dough, because as soon as you combine your dry ingredient and liquid ingredients, you should hurry up to put everything into the oven as quickly as possible, so that our rising agent, our sodium bicarbonate, can chemically react with our acidic liquid, our buttermilk, and in combination with heat, this will make the dough rise up nicely and evenly. Therefore, you should preheat the oven right in the beginning. Preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius hot air. Let's start. First, we're combining all of the dry ingredients. I'm adding the salt and baking powder to the flour and mixing everything thoroughly. It is important to mix everything very well so that the baking powder is spread all over the flour evenly. Only this will ensure nicely risen bread. For this, you can take your time, but as soon as the liquids are added, you have to hurry up. As soon as the dry ingredients are mixed nicely, I'll add the buttermilk bit by bit and mix everything very well. Then we have to knead our dough. I noticed that the dough requires some more liquid, so I'm adding around 5 to 6 tablespoons of water. But you have to try it out yourself, as every flour is a little different. We need a soft but still shapeable dough. Contrary to wheat flour, spelt flour does not require a lot of kneading. We just have to combine all of the ingredients nicely. As soon as that is done, you can transfer your dough onto a dusted surface. I'm using a silicone mat, which comes in very handy. I'm dividing the dough into quarters with a dough scraper. If you don't have a dough scraper, you can use the backside of a knife. Out of 2 of the quarters, I'm shaping baguette. For baguette, we have to shape a long roll. The other 2 quarters will be shaped into bread rolls, buns. For that, I need to divide each quarter into 3 pieces. And then I have to shape each piece into a ball. You could even make triangle-shaped or square-shaped rolls if you like, or even braided bread. As soon as our dough is shaped, we can add a topping. We need to brush our bread with water. I'm dipping the rolls into water and then rolling them in the sesame seeds. Finally, we have to make cuts into our bread. Now everything has to go into the oven. In order to create steam, we have to put an oven-safe bowl or baking dish filled with water into the oven. I baked the bread at 200 degrees Celsius hot air for 15 minutes with the water bowl so that it created steam, and 10 more minutes without the water bowl so that our bread, baguettes and buns come out really crispy. As every oven is different, you should check your bread after 15 minutes of baking every 5 minutes. All in all, our baguette and buns will need 20 to 30 minutes of baking. When our bread rolls and baguettes are ready, they look like this. As soon as they're cool, we can cut them and enjoy them. Just see how nice the texture is. The bread came out so fluffy. This bread is just wonderful. You can make sandwiches from it, eat it alongside a salad or soups, toast it, roast it, make bruschetta, or whatever you like. Try out our recipe and let us know how you liked it. Like, share, subscribe, and comment.